Good evening one more time as we come to Dukesfield Chick Radley Stadium as tonight the Redskins host the Chattanooga Brainerd Panthers. And Scott, we've won the county championship. Now we're right into Region 3 action, and this becomes a playoff game.
Yeah, we basically have started in, we got one series we've opened up was for the county championship. We took care of business there. Now we open up a region tonight, and we need to go ahead and put Loudon or Lenore City and Greenback behind us, focus on the task at hand. We've got to take care of Brainerd. We've got to take it one game at a time for us to be successful in the region. Let these other teams take care of themselves. I know that we have started, the injury bug has started catching up with us just a little bit, but overall I think we're still in great shape for this game tonight.
Well, the Panthers come in 0-2 on the season, having lost to Chattanooga Baylor in week 1 and last week lost to Chattanooga Howard. But certainly they are a capable team as they are just loaded with athletes. And also, if you remember last year, after suffering a lot of early season injuries, they were able to defeat our Redskins by a score of 20-14. And so a lot of things that this Redskins squad has had to address in thinking back last year and in thinking about this Region 3 game and opening up with the Panthers and dealing with just some injuries, not to the extent of last year, but certainly they'll shuffle some people around. Let's take it down on the field.
And the playing of the national anthem by the Loudon High School Redskin Marching Band. The national colors are carried by Cadet Petty Officer 3rd Class Chris Commits. The Tennessee colors are carried by Cadet Petty Officer 3rd Class Chloe Reynolds. The Riflemen are Cadet Seaman Recruits Gabe Sylvie and Lindsey Buck. The flag raising detail is Cadet Smith, Buchanan, and Mashburn.
Lord, we come to you today to ask for your hand of protection over every guy on the football field. Let them have fun with their brothers on the team and have fun playing the game they love. Let everyone make it home safely in your precious and wonderful name. Amen.
Tremendous job by our Loudon Marching Band. Get your breaks in and hurry back. Redskin action right here.
This is Jeff Trout from Loudon West End Florist and Gifts. Whatever your floral needs, our dedicated staff is here to help. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Saturday from 8:30 to 1, and anytime by appointment.
Loudon West End Florist and Gifts, located next to Loudon Funeral Home. Phone 458-4616 or online at loudonwestendflorist.com.
For nearly 60 years, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair has been serving Loudoun County. Their Lenoir City store is located at 1301 Highway 321 North, right off I-75. Matlock also has locations in Farragut, Maryville, and Athens. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair. Phone 986-6533.
The McBride Company of Tennessee is proud to support the Loudoun Redskins. They offer commercial warehousing solutions with over 160,000 square feet, 20 docks, inventory control, security systems, as well as office space. Locally owned and operated by Bobby and Rebecca McBride. Phone 458-4312.
From traditional funerals to cremation with viewing and memorial services to green burials and direct cremations, McGill Click Funeral and Cremations helps guide each unique family with the choices that are right for them. McGill Click, for the most compassionate, affordable, and experienced care. 408-3001 or McGillClick.com.
This broadcast is made possible by Scott Newman, First District School Board Representative in Loudoun County. Go Redskins! This message from Scott Newman, a proud Redskin supporter.
Paul's Tire and Furniture is located at 1604 East Lee Highway in Loudoun. They stock new tires for cars, trucks, SUVs, as well as used tires. Their staff is there to assist you Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Paul's Tire and Furniture, next to Carl's Drive-In in Loudoun. Phone 458-9109 or online at paulstireandfurniture.com. Get information, scores, and more about Loudoun Redskins. Just follow us on Twitter at Redskin Radio 96.1 WLNT.
Welcome back. Mike Thompson along with Scott Hope as we get ready for third game of this Redskins season. Redskins coming in at 2-0 as they defeated Greenback in the first week, and last week with the tremendous crowd, with not only being on TV on Thursday night, but the Hall of Fame ceremonies and inductees all present, and not hardly the crowd that we had last week, Scott, but certainly some enthusiastic fans here as we jump into this third game.
Yeah, it's a little warm tonight, but we still have a good turnout tonight, and I believe we're going to have an interesting ball game.
I want to do a shout out to all of our faithful listeners, especially Miss Faye Roberts, Miss Etta Chihaz, and Mr. Alan Justice. We can count on them, and I know there's a multitude of other listeners that each and every week they support these young men as we go forth and look forward to a successful season. The Redskins are making their way down in front of the stands as they'll make their way slowly out into the end zone, something that we started last year as I won't say they marched, but they slowly proceed to cross in front of the stands and get the stands enthused and ready for this kickoff. The Redskins play the Panthers here for only the third time. They're coached by Tyrus Ward. He's 0-2 on the season, and he's 1-1, having defeated the Redskins last year. And so, they came on the schedule, Scott, when we moved to Region 3. And so we play a couple of Chattanooga teams during the course of region play. This is the 96th season of Loudoun football. This is game 939. The overall record 547, 368, and 23 ties. Head coach Jeff Harrigan, his 16th year as head coach at Loudoun. He's 103-71 at Loudoun, 116-80 overall as he spent 2 seasons at Knox West. Coach Herrig assisted by Kendix Jones, Bobby Bingham, Ben Everett, Josh Hawkins, Jesse Henry, Matt Kleinsmith, Scotty Newman, and Dennis Stewart. The Redskins have been in the playoff 25 times over the course of these 96 seasons. And they look to duplicate that effort again and get in the playoffs this year. And it starts tonight as they play this region game against Brainerd, trying to position themselves as this being Region 3 in the first round. 1 through 4 will pair up with Region 4, 4 through 1.
Right.
And so, Scott, We've been there a few times and hoping to get there again this year. And it starts with getting ourselves in position to be in a 1 or a 2 slot. As you know, not that any of these Redskins would look for, but you and I, in looking at this schedule, have already looked at the final week and the big Red Bank game down there. And oh, by the way, this being a region game here for the Redskins, it is also a Region 3 game for all of the participants in Region 3. Is tonight Red Bank plays Signal Mountain and McMinn Central plays Sweetwater. So all three of these games will have impact on our region standing going forward in our playoff positions.
Yeah, I mean, characteristic of this region, Red Bank is going to be tough again this year. So Loudon just needs to take care of business in their game. Not worry about Red Bank, because I believe this is it'll boil down between Loudon and Red Bank again this year. We are on the road to Red Bank at the end of the season. Much rather have them up here, but again, if we play our ball and not worry about other opponents in the region, we'll do just fine.
Other games of interest in Loudoun County. Greenback is home hosting Sunbright, as Greenback at 0-2 drops down to single A football for the first time, and trust me, Greenback will do just fine in their division, as they've got a very, very good football team. And then just across the county here, Lenore City is at home hosting Soddy Daisy. So all three Loudoun County teams at home. Representing the Panthers, number 5, Kenneth Starling, along with did you get a number on the big lineman?
No.
72, I believe. How about 73? Demetrius Lachlan, representing the Panthers, who will be in the Columbia blue pants, white jerseys, and tricolored helmets, and those are impressive, very good-looking helmets. For the Redskins, we've got Evan Brown, Kobe Dawkins, Jason Blevins, and Emerson Tripp. The Redskins will be in all red uniforms.
We've won the toss.
They have won the toss, and let's see if we elect to take the football or we defer to the second half. It looks as though the Redskins have won the toss and will take the football. So they'll place their backs towards town, and the Panthers will kick it off. And as we heard from Coach Herring, not sure about the kick team for this Panther team, and so look to do some damage in special teams. Let's get one more break in before the kickoff. You're listening to live Redskin action right here on WLNT 96.1, Magic 104.1, 97.1 Cool FM, and RedskinRadio.com.
For over 20 years, Troy's Auto Repair has been serving Loudon and surrounding areas. Troy's offers general mechanical repairs, and they're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays by appointment only. Located at the corner of Port Madison Road and Highway 11 in Loudon. Troy's Auto Repair. Phone 408-0020.
Ford and Nichols, attorneys at law, are proud to support our area schools. Joe Ford handles auto accidents, Brian Nichols handles criminal defense, and Chris Fry handles Social Security. Ford and Nichols, attorneys at law, located at 501 Mulberry Street in Loudon. Phone 458-4301. Tire Pros, located at Ag Central in Loudon, has a state-of-the-art alignment machine. They offer oil changes, tire rotation, and balancing, including road force balancing. Tire Pros has a complete selection of tires, and they do repairs. Tire Pros, 2084 Wesley Highway in Loudon. Phone 458-2057.
If you need home insurance, auto insurance, or life insurance, Loudon Farm Bureau agent Bart Watson is here to help. Loudon Farm Bureau, they're located right next to the co-op in Loudon at 2076 Wesley Highway, 458-2019. Go Redskins. This message from your hometown agent, Bart Watson, and the Loudon Farm Bureau. Blairland Baptist Church presents Upward Basketball. Sign-ups and evaluations will be held on Monday, November 4th and Thursday, November 7th, 6 until 8 p.m. Practice starts Monday, December 2nd. First game, Saturday, January 4th, 2020. For more information about Blairland Upward Basketball, you can find it at 865-458-5790 or online at blairlandbaptist.org.
Optimized for smartphones, tablets, and computers. Listen online anytime. Just go to redskinradio.com. A free service of 96.1 WLNT.
Before we get underway, 96.1 FM is WLNT LP Loudon, Magic 104.1 WMJA LP Loudon, 97.1 WEOEZ LP Loudon, and we're streaming worldwide at WLNTFM.com and RedskinRadio.com. This broadcast copyright 2019. WLNT Sports, now with live coverage. Here's Mike Thompson and Scott Hope.
Alan Ware will kick it off for the Panthers, and he'll kick it out of bounds. And so with the penalty, the Redskins will get it 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. The offense looks like this. Keaton Herrig, your quarterback. Wide receivers, Simi Turner, Noah Burnett, Mark Ryder, and Kyle Smallin. Your running back, Drew Jackson. And up front, the big guys, Caleb Walliver, flanked by Jesse Robinson, Emerson Tripp, Logan Haggis, and Max Marcus. As the Redskins come to the line of scrimmage, they'll go single left, twins right. Hand it off to Jackson around the right side. He makes one man miss out across the 40 out to the 42-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Redskins. As they go hurry up offense directly to the line of scrimmage, they give him the ball at the 48, and the referees are they're letting one of the Panthers tie his shoe. So he got 8 on the play, make it 2nd down and 2. Twins left, single wide right, wing back to the right side. Give it to Jackson again to the right side. He's got enough for the 1st down. He's into Panther territory at the 49-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 Redskins. Just underway here from Dukes Field, Chick Ratledge Stadium. Redskins and Panthers of Brainerd in Region 3 action. Ridner and Smallin will go twins left. Simi Turner comes single wide right. Burnett, your wing back, to give it to Jackson 3 in a row. He's deep into the secondary, across the 40 down to the 39, and the ball goes forward.
Big push.
All the way down to the 35-yard line goes Drew Jackson, and that's another Redskin 1st down.
Knocked that push, got him an extra 4 yards.
Jackson will check out after carrying it 3 times, and Mackenzie Lunford will check into the backfield, flanking Harriet in the shotgun. Twins left and right this time. Here's the snap. Herrig looking to throw, going to look down the middle. Now he's flushed out. The ball's loose. And Walliver, the center, able to get on top of it, and that'll lose 5 for the Redskins. So it'll be 2nd down and 15 as the pocket came down around Herrig, and someone able to get a hand and punch it out as he tried to come out the right side of that pocket.
We're very fortunate to keep the ball that time.
So 2nd down, they've spotted at the 39-yard line, so make it 2nd and 14. Turner, Smallin will go twins left. Burnett will go wing back left. Ridner to the right side. Give it to Lunsford over the left side, and he's down close to the 30-yard line where it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Redskins. We've got a Panther slow to get back on his feet. So he'll have to check out as the official stops the clock on the injury. He'll make his way to the sideline. Redskins looking to the sideline to get the play call from Coach Jones. Turner and Smallin will go twins left. Again, Burnett will go wing back left. Ridner comes single wide right. And Herrig able to draw the Panthers off sides, and that'll leave them. It'll go from 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 1.
And he automatically drops and does push-ups.
Okay. I believe I remember that from last year. Here's a handoff to Lunsford again around the left side. He's got the 1st down and more as he dives down forward to the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 Redskins on the initial drive here in the 1st quarter. 9:25 and counting here. Redskins started this drive on their own 35 after the kick out of bounds. Single wide left, trips right. Here comes Herrig rolling this way. Got some room and incomplete as he tried to go into the end zone. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Redskins. Jackson will check back in for Lunsford in the backfield. Ridner again will go single wide left. Smallin, Burnett, and Turner will come single wide, a trip right. Now they'll flip the formation, and Smallin will join Ridner twins left. Turner single right. Burnett, the wing back to the right side. Going to straight drop, quick throw outside. It's complete to Ridner. Makes the first man miss, and he's down inside the 10, getting the 8-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Redskins. As they're mixing the throw and the run, and they've got the Panther defense off just a bit. Same formation, twins left. Give it to Jackson over this right side as he follows Burnett. He's inside the 5, looking for the end zone. Touchdown! Drew Jackson from 9 yards out with 8:55 to go here in the first.
Nothing fancy about that drive, Mike. They just basically stuck to the run and just ran it down their throat.
And able to mix in enough throw. Small in the snap. Herrick to hold. Ridner to attempt the extra point here. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 8:55 to go here in the first, our Redskins 7, Panthers 0. We're coming back.
Cheney Bonding Company, located in downtown Loudoun, serves Loudoun and Meigs counties. Locally owned and operated by Betty C. Cheney, Gordon Harless manager. They offer 24-hour service 365 days a year. Cheney Bonding Company. Phone 458-4589. Choice Audiology is now open in Loudoun and accepting new patients. Dr. Rebecca Tripp offers hearing health care and patient-centered care with your best interest at heart. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, and Friday, 9 till noon. Everyone deserves a first choice in hearing health. Choice Audiology, 806 Mulberry Street in Loudoun. Phone 865-229-6230. Online at choiceaudiology.com.
Mark Reiner will put it on the tee for the Redskins. Back deep for the Panthers will be number 7, Nick Starling, along with Alan Ware. They're standing at about the 10-yard line. Redskins have compressed their kick coverage from the hash mark to the far boundary, so they'll try to pin them back deep on that corner. Good kick by Reiner, and he'll die at the 1-yard line where it's picked up there. He's out to the 10, 15, 20. Got some room, and he's tripped up by Reiner to save a touchdown, Scott.
Yeah, he just weaved his way through the coverage, and he found some openings and got a really good return for Brainerd.
So the Panthers will start 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. And, I thought it was a tremendous kick. He picked it up just short of the goal line and thought, well, we'll pin him down. And he's accelerated through a gap.
Yeah.
And except for the shoestring tackle by Reiner, defensively, the Redskins look like this. Your linebackers, Devin Nichols, Dakota Clemmer, Kobe Dawkins, and Jason Blevins. Up front, your nose man, Dante Brown, flanked by Tyler Whitfield and Emerson Tripp. Your corners, Drew Jackson and Mark Reiner. Your safeties, Lunsford and Smallin. Turn and give it to the first man through. Gain of 2 on the play where he's knocked down by Tripp, and it'll be 2nd down for the Panthers. Kenneth Starling on the carry. Those numbers are Columbia blue on those white jerseys, and I'm struggling, Scott, to make out the numbers.
If they're far away, they're hard to make out, but still a pretty jersey.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Jerry Regal and George Dukes, who we know are listening as well, as we come to the line. 2nd down for the Panthers. Straight give. He breaks one tackle, and he's all the way out to the 38-yard line. Comes Ware. Alan Ware is a talented football player for these Panthers. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers. They run a version of the option. Not real flashy.
No.
But with talented, skilled positions and the big line up front, they can do some damage. So the Panthers come to the line of scrimmage, and they'll flip and go to an unbalanced No, they just brought the tight end over with the tackle. So shotgun for the quarterback. He's got it and got the first down just by a yard. And it'll be 1st and 10 as Ware lined up in the shotgun, or otherwise known as the Wildcat position. And so 1st and 10 Panthers at the 42. 7:25 to go here in the first quarter. Redskins on the board after the initial drive. 65 yards on the drive as the Panthers will come twins left, single wide right, split backs. As Ware's in the shotgun once again. And they took a hard shift. Actually, it's number 3, Zaire Lattimore, that lines up in the quarterback position. And on the first sound, they did a hard shift, and the Redskins are guilty of encroachment. And so that'll back up the Redskins 5 yards, where it'll be 1st and 5.
Yeah, Ware and Lattimore are switching out as the quarterback position.
So 1st and 5 at the 47-yard line come the Panthers, and they'll go into a tight formation. As they'll have a tight end left, twins right. Lattimore will go under center, split backs. Look to see a little option. No, he's going to fake it, going to roll to the right, going to throw downfield, and it's incomplete as Whitfield was putting pressure, and it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Panthers.
Yeah. Whitfield never gave him any chance to find a man in plant to throw.
He probably threw it about 3 steps sooner than he had wished to do it. So 2nd and 5 as Lattimore shares the play with the remaining Panthers, and they'll come to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the far hash mark as they'll come twins left or the wide side. Split backs once again as Lattimore's under the center. Tight end to the right side. 3-man front for the Redskins. Straight handoff to the Panthers. And they've got him stood up, and so now it becomes a scrum. And looks like forward progress to somewhere about the 49-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 3.
Nichols on the tackle, brings up 3rd and 4.
Nichols, the first man on contact with the ball runner, and so 3rd and 3 for the Panthers from their own 49-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the first. They'll go twins left, single wide right, split backs once again as Lattimore goes under center. 3-man front again for the Redskins, showing the blitz. He'll keep it, looking to go around the right end. Got the first down and more as he makes enough yardage and run out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Redskins. So that'll be a Panther first down, their 2nd of this drive as they keep possession. Run the little option, faked it to the first man through and was able to get past the end that would have had containment and option play as each person's got an assignment. So twins left, single right once again from the 40-yard line of the Redskins. Here comes blitz by the Redskins, and they've got the first man through stood up right there, give him a short gain of 2, and it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, I mean, Mike, there's nothing fancy about their offense on this drive either.
It's an inside veer option rather than going off the tackle gap. They're going off the guard gap, and you either give it to the first man through or keep it and then read the end. And the third option is to pitch it. And so far, they've stuck with the first option, except for on 3rd down when he was able to keep it and get the first down. So the Panthers will come twins left, single right once again, split backs. Lattimore remains the quarterback, and the Panthers are going to take a timeout. Let's take it with them. 5:05 to go in the first. Loudon 7, Brainerd 0.
Widely recognized for quality parts, quality service, and knowledgeable people, Napa Auto Parts distributes approximately 450,000 automotive replacement parts, accessory items, and service items. Right here in Loudon, Cobb's Napa Auto Parts has been helping folks keep their vehicles rolling for over 43 years, and they have an on-site machine shop. Cobb's is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8 to 3. Cobb's Auto Parts, 822 Mulberry Street, phone 458-5472.
Resident Dennis Brennan proudly supports the Loudon Redskins. Whether it's in the classroom, on the field, or court, Redskin Pride shows. Go Redskins! This message from Dennis Brennan.
Mike Thompson along with Scott Hope as the Panthers have talked it over as they face a 2nd down and 8 at the Redskin 38-yard line. Redskins scored on their initial drive, and the Panthers are trying to answer as they come to the line of scrimmage. They'll come twins left, single wide right. Split backs in the backfield as Lattimore, the quarterback, will go under center as he looks over the Redskin defense. Straight give, and he's hammered
Bang.
in the hole.
Whitfield.
As Tyler Whitfield crashed down from his defensive end spot. And Alan Ware felt that one, so loss of 1 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, Whitfield was almost right back there when he handed it off.
Well, on this 3-man front, the ends are altering whether they crash down hard, whether they contain outside. And so that 3-man front is all about using those stand-up linebackers to confuse those linemen. And on that time, he tore it up. So twins left and right once again for the Panthers as Lattimore will drop back into shotgun formation, flanked by... There's a little screen and nothing doing there. Emerson Tripp had screen coverage as he penetrated so far, and then he just stayed right on the hip of the receiver, and that was Dupree. And that'll be 4th down as they lost another yard, and the Panthers will have to punt it away. Back deep will be Simi Turner. Actually, they're not going to send anyone deep. It looks like they're just going to, well, there was some question of whether or not the Panthers were indeed going to punt it. So Simi will set up on the 5-yard line. Back to punt it for the Panthers will be Alan Ware. We certainly don't need to make any bobbles here. Now they've moved Simi up to the 10. You don't touch it inside the 10, in my opinion, regardless who it is. There's the snap. Pressure on. He got it away. Simi will let it roll, and it'll roll into the end zone, and where the Redskins will take it 1st and 10 at their own 20 after the touchback. So a good drive by the Panthers, ran out of gas as it got into Loudon territory. And so the Redskins get it back with 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. Up front, Caleb Walliver, Jesse Robinson, and Emerson Tripp, your guards. Logan Haggis and Max Markham, your tackles. As the Redskins go twins left, that's Turner and Smallin to the left side. Give it to Jackson over that left side, and he's out across the 20 out to the 24-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 6. Evan Brown, the 3rd wide receiver, as we continue to keep fresh legs. Now he'll flip to the left side. He and Smallin will go twins left. Simi Turner comes single wide right. Whitfield, your wing back to the right side. Straight drop, going to come outside to Turner. It's complete as he tries to get to the outside. He's across the 30 and thrown out of bounds at the 33, 34-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 Redskins. Just a quick little stick route as they drive him off, and in this setup, and Keaton able to drill it out there and he'll make the play. So 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line for the Redskins. Evan Brown and Smallin will go twins left. Turner again single wide right. Jackson joining Harry. Fake it to Jackson to go to the outside to Evan Brown. Got some room to the outside.
Go.
40, 45, all the way out to the 49-yard line goes Evan Brown. And it's another Redskin 1st down.
Good play fake on that by Harry, and found Brown out there wide open, and he turned it into a good run.
And so the Redskins hurry to the line of scrimmage. Same formation. Here's the snap. Straight drop again coming outside to Turner. Turner trying to make him miss. Bounces off a tackle. Bounces off the 2nd tackle. Bounces, spins out of a 3rd. He's all the way down to the 38-yard line. Goes Simi Turner, and that's another Redskin 1st down. And that'll move the sticks as they go directly to the line of scrimmage once again as he spun off of at least 3 tackles there.
He looked like a pinball in that.
Shotgun snap to Harry. Give it to Jackson over this right side. He's down to the 30, dragging a Panther down to the 25 where he goes out of bounds. And it'll be another Redskin 1st down on 1st down. And the Redskins were able to flank this Panther defense on those angles with that run. And these outside throws are loosening them up just enough. Twins left, single wide right. Lunsford checks in for Jackson, and that time everybody was on the first count and the center was on the second. So that'll back the Redskins up 5 yards. Clock stopped with 2:01 to go here in the first. Redskins lead 7-0 and are on the drive once again as it's 1st and 15 from the Panthers' 30-yard line. Evan Brown and Kyle Smallin, your twins left. Simi Turner, single wide right. Straight drop. Going to run a screen to Lunsford. He's got it in the middle. Got some room. He's down inside the 20. All the way down to the 16-yard line goes Mackenzie Lunsford. And it will be second down and short, as that's the first we've seen of the middle screen by the Redskin offense. Turner and Smallin will go twins left. Brown will come single wide right, the short side. Lunsford flanking Herrig. Give it to Lunsford straight ahead. He's down close to the 10 where they've got him stood up. And that'll be a Redskin first down with 1:33 showing on the clock here in the first quarter. The Redskins will have it 1st and 10 from just outside the 10. Actually, they're going to put it on the 10-yard line.
Dakota Clemmer comes back in along with Drew Jackson.
Jackson, I think, will take the direct snap, and he'll be flanked by Clemmer. Evan Brown single wide left. Turner single wide right. Whitfield and Burnett will just lead block from the wingback, and
there you go.
Clemmer's going to lead Jackson all the way down to the 1-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and goal from inside the 1, as that's the power formation, as Noah Burnett and Tyler Whitfield just set up behind the guard and tackle to the right side. Clemmer, the running back, flank to the right side, and we got a load of Redskins on this side. Here it comes again. Get ready. Jackson goes in, standing up. Touchdown. Loudon Redskins increased their lead to 13-0 with 47 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
And Mike, again, the Redskins just bring power football. They just ran it down their throat, used a good mix of passing to loosen the defense up, and Brainerd is just kind of, they don't know what to do.
These little stick routes are setting up a deep route later in the game. They try to get those corners to creep up. Smallin to snap, Herrig to hold, Ridner to attempt as the Redskins run on some linemen late. Smallin apparently, yeah, there he is. Walliver will flank him just to the left. Snap is back and kick is up. And it's good with 47 seconds to go in the first from Dukesfield, Chick Ratledge Stadium. Our Loudon Redskins 14, the Brainerd Panthers 0.
Wampler's Farm Sausage is whole hog sausage, containing all the choice cuts of hams, loins, shoulders, and tenderloins. Every patty is lean, tender, and juicy with flavor, cooked with a time-proven method to ensure the best flavor possible. Wampler's Farm Sausage, made right here in Loudoun County. It's good eating.
You'll notice the difference immediately. A bank's highest priority is making a profit for its stockholders. As a credit union, our emphasis is on service to individuals and families who are member owners. You'll notice the difference. Foothills Federal Credit Union, Lenore City, Loudoun, and Sweetwater. Member NCUA.
There is a difference.
Ridner will tee it up once again for the Redskins as they get on the board for the second time as 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. Back deep for the Panthers, Alan Ware along with Nick Starling. Ridner will kick it long and deep as he'll kick towards that corner. He'll be fielded and fumbled out of bounds, and that's where the Panthers will have to take it
4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line. You just got to let that one go, Scott.
Yeah.
If it goes out of bounds, you're on the 35. If it goes into the end zone, you're on the 20. But he was at the hash mark and sprinted towards the sideline, and it hit him in the chest and popped right out of bounds. And so that puts the Panthers in the hole, as they'll get at least one play off here in the first quarter before we move forward. Noah Burnett checks in up front for the defense. the nose man 42, that's Dante Brown who started the game, and Josh Gonzalez 24 on the far side. So the Redskins getting the fresh legs in up front. Again, the three-man front facing this Panther offense as they'll go tight end left, twins right. Lattimore under center. Once again, straight give. And he pops out of the pile, and Redskins miss him. He's into the secondary, and the ball comes out, and on one hop is picked up by Caden Dawkins, and the Redskins will have possession at the Panther 18-yard line.
Wow.
So Lattimore, after the carry, came out of the pile, got into the secondary, and from behind, a Redskin able to punch it out, and it one-hopped right up into the arms of Caden Dawkins. And Dawkins got the Redskins in position on the 18-yard line.
But he got a really good bounce on that one.
So with 34 seconds here in the first, Redskins have it 1st and 10 at the 17. Ridner and Jackson Williams, along with Drew Jackson, will go trips left. Here's Herrig looking downfield, and it's complete to Evan Brown, but there's a flag on the play.
Holding.
And that one will come back. As I think one of the Panthers was just about to break free with pressure on Herrig, and he may have got grabbed and turned around. And then the white hat from behind able to observe that.
Yeah, I mean,
that'll back the Redskins up.
It was just right in front of the head official, so he had no choice but to call that.
So the clock stopped now with 26 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Back it up to the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 22. Snap to Harry, going to go down the middle to Jackson Williams. It's complete. He's back down to the 22-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and long. Redskins still in hurry up as they'll go twins left and right. There's the snap. Going to go to the outside to Ridner. Ridner complete. And that time the Panthers able to knock him down, but it'll be 3rd down. Be 3rd down and 10 from the 17-yard line. That'll end the first quarter. After one quarter, Loudon 14, Brainerd 0. We're coming back right here on WLNT 96.1, Magic 104.1, 97.1 Cool FM, and RedskinRadio.com.
Time flies when you're having fun, but time can also be deadly when you're having a stroke. An untreated stroke can cost you 2 million brain cells every minute. Fort Loudon Medical Center is now an advanced primary stroke center and part of our region's only stroke hospital network. Fort Loudon Medical Center, a proud member of Covenant Health.
Whether you need a new system or if your current system needs repairs, Jeff and Rick Green and the staff at Green Heat and Air in Loudon are ready to help. They've been serving Loudon and surrounding counties since 1985. Financing is available, plus all work is licensed and insured. Green Heat and Air, phone 458-6718.
WLNT LP Loudon. WEOZ LP Loudon. WLNU LP Lenore City.
WNJA LP Loudon.
Redskins to the line with 3rd and 10. Pass downfield incomplete as Jesse Smallin elevated as high as he could, and so it'll be 4th down and 10. Ball from the 17-yard line. Coach Herrig will send in the field goal team, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. Jesse Smallin. I'm really going way back. Kyle Smallin will snap. Keaton Herrig to hold as he'll spot it on the 24, making it a 34-yard field goal attempt by Mark Ridner. On this second play of the second quarter, snap is back, kick is up. Line drive just no good. And so the ball will
Just didn't get the foot on it right.
So with 11:49 to go here in the half, Redskins lead 14-0 as they were short on the field goal attempt after the turnover by the Panthers. First turnover of the night. Panthers to the line, 1st and 10 from their own 20. They'll go single wide left, wing back to the left side. Shotgun formation. The snap's low as he'll just take it and goes around left end. He's out close to the 25-yard line. That's Jalen Dupree. And it'll be 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he was taking the direct snap.
Yeah, the quarterback left like on motion, or he left a step early, and the running back took the snap and went the other way with it. I don't know if that was by design or one of those uh-ohs. But nonetheless, 2nd and 5 as the Panthers come to the line. Ball on the far hash mark. Single wide left, wing back left. Shotgun snap. He drops it, dribbles it, picks it back up, and he's knocked
hit
down.
Hard.
That time, was that Ware that time? No, that's one again, Dupree.
Dawkins got him.
Brings up 3rd and
So
5.
3rd down and 5. Their offense just seems to be limited, and I wonder if Ware is winded or maybe hurt. Lattimore still in the huddle calling the plays, but he's not taking the snap.
No, he's not.
He'll go to the shotgun.
Well, now Ware's kind of in the slot.
Okay. So they'll load up on the right side. Got to believe this looks like student body to the right. Is it single wide right, wing back right, 2 backs? That one
Bad
again.
snap again.
That was
Tipped
knocked
up.
down by Whitfield, and those big ends continue to dominate and take away those passing lanes as they just run a little stick route like we were able to complete on our drive in front of the defensive backs, and Whitfield and Brainerd have a knack, along with Tripp, for taking those lanes away, and they get those big paws up there and smack it down. And so it'll be 4th down for the Panthers.
Yeah, they've got the good presence to put their hands up if they don't get a lot of push on them.
Starling to punt it away for the Panthers. Back deep for the Redskins. Lunsford and Turner, they're set up on the Redskin 40-yard line. Now there's a whistle. Too many illegal substitution.
Illegal participation against Brainerd.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Now we're going to trade one out after the 5-yard penalty.
I think one broke out of the huddle and went off the field.
Brings up 4th and 10.
So ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Lunsford and Turner will move up to midfield as he'll punt it away somewhere about the 10-yard line. Here comes pressure by Whitfield.
Did he get it?
No, he got the kicker, and so that one will go back to the Panthers as Whitfield. I thought he might have got a piece of it.
I did. They're going to get him for roughing the punter.
Yeah, they got him for roughing the kicker. He went for the all-out block, and they were able to get it away. So at 4th and 10 and the penalty on roughing the kicker, is that an automatic 1st down?
Yeah, should be.
May have been a bit of acting on the part of the punter, but nonetheless, he was able to get the flag. So I don't believe, no, it's not going to be an automatic 1st down. It's just going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, I thought that was an automatic 1st down.
No, there's roughing, and then there's
so he must have just been running into the kicker.
Running in, whatever.
Yeah.
So they'll punt it again as they move it up 5 yards. So the ball at the 25-yard line. Turner and Lunsford remain deep. This time the Redskins will just try to contain, let him get it away. Short kick. It'll hit at the 46-yard line, takes a left turn and rolls out of bounds at the 49-yard line, 48-yard line of the Panthers. And that's where Loudon will have it 1st and 10. It almost hit one of our red uniforms.
Yeah.
And Whitfield was of the opinion it might have, so he was covering that as it rolled out of bounds to make sure that Brainerd didn't see that.
Well, there was a nice hold by Brainerd right on the 50-yard line. Nobody called.
Redskins to the line, trips left, single wide right. There's a shotgun snap. Give it to Drew Jackson over the right side. Going to cut it back inside, and he's down to the 42-yard line. Give him 6 on the play.
Jackson on the carry, tackle made.
And it'll be second down.
Brings up second.
Turner, Ridner, and Smallin will come trips left. Burnett, single wide right. Jackson again the handoff, same play. As he cuts it back inside, he's got the first down. He bounds forward down to the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Redskins. 9:35 and counting here in the first half, with the Redskins leading 14-0, and the ball in Panther territory. 1st and 10 from the Brainerd 30-yard line. Harrigan shotgun formation, trips left. Fake it to Jackson this time. Going to go down the field. It's caught. Complete to Ridner as he made the dive and catch. Ball was just a shade behind him, and he was able to go down and scoop it off before it hit the turf. So it's 1st and 10 at the
And Mike, that was one-handed.
13-yard line, same formation. Give it back to Jackson again as they pound the right side, and he stood up there after a short game. He gets down close to the 5, maybe give him the 6.
Jackson on the carry. Tackle made by Starling.
Lunsford will check in for Jackson in the backfield. Ridner, Turner, and Small remain trips left. Burnett the single wide right.
Brainerd jumps.
So that'll be a half the distance.
And Mike Brainerd's defense is winded right now.
With this hurry-up offense that the Redskins are running, they don't even get a chance to catch a breath.
Yeah.
So
at best, they're able to substitute one player in between plays.
Coach Ward trying to rotate some in up front, but the Redskins are dominating right now. Score of enters, Greenback 33-0 over Sunbright. And there's a whistle before the Redskins can run the play from the side judge. 8:38 in the half. Redskins lead 14-0. They have it second down from inside the 5-yard line of the Panthers. I think they got the half the distance wrong, and they had to back it up a little bit. They had their shoes on.
Yeah.
So the Redskins trips left, single wide right. There's the snap to Harry. Going to go up high to Burnett in the corner. Let's see. There it is. Touchdown. Noah Burnett. When they split him out further, I thought they were going to try to take advantage of that height. So with 8:27 to go here in the half, Burnett catches the 4-yard pass from Keaton Herrig, and that extends the Redskin lead to 20-0, pending the extra point attempt. Kyle Smallin will snap it. Keaton Herrig will hold it. Mark Ridner to attempt. Kick is up and good. So with 8:27 to go in the half, our Redskins 21, Panthers of Brainerd 0. We'll be right back.
The Labor Day Sleep Extravaganza is in progress at Greer's. I'm Bo Carey to share what Beauty Rest Black and Serta Eye Comfort have done for this factory-authorized event. Over 35 beds to choose from with financing options available. All at Greer's Home Furnishings, downtown Loudon, and at Greer'sHomeFurnishings.com.
Paula and all the hairstylists at the Hair Barn say, go Redskins. The Hair Barn serves men, women, and children. Open Tuesday through Friday. Paula appreciates appointments, but walk-ins are welcome. The Hair Barn, 316 Grove Street in Loudon. Phone 458-5949.
Mark Ridner will tee it up once more. He'll kick it off to the Panthers. Line drive kick by Ridner down into that corner, and that one hits in the end zone as Dupree, closest Panther to it. And I think they learned a lesson from that last one, fumbling out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So Panthers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. with 8:27 to go here in the half. Up front, Tyler Whitfield, flanked by Dante Brown and Emerson Tripp. Your linebackers, Jason Blevins, Caden Dawkins, Devin Nichols, and Dakota Clemmer. Your corners, Jackson and Ryder. Your safeties, Lunsford and Smallin. Here comes the snap. Going to roll to the left, looking to throw is Lattimore. Nothing doing, and now he'll reverse the field, and he's got a host of Redskins that have circled the wagons on him. They'll throw him for the loss all the way back at the 10-yard line, as they just did not give him an opportunity to throw the football. And so it'll be 2nd down and 20. And the Redskins continue the pressure up front, controlling the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 20 from their own 10. Panthers will go single wide right. Split backs as Lattimore drops into shotgun formation once again. Wing back to the left side. Here's the snap to the running back, Ware. And he's hit hard by Kyle Smallin from his safety position. I think he had walked up into the formation, and this Panther offense is in reverse right now as this Redskin defense is just dominating at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and now 22. As instead of the shotgun snap going to the quarterback, they're angling it to a running back who's flanking him. So the Panthers will come to the line of scrimmage with 3rd and long, twins left and right, single back flanking Lattimore in the backfield. He fumbles the snap. Now he'll just try to run out of the pressure, and that's nothing doing there as they've got him harnessed up once again. 54 for the Redskins. That's Jason Blevins. He was the first man there. If you listened to the roundtable last night, we got to talk to him, and so he provides the sack for the Redskins there, and the Panthers will have to punt it away one more time here with 6:35 to go in the half. Back deep will be Lunsford and Turner as they line up at the Panther 45-yard line. Ware in punt formation as he'll punt out of his own end zone. There's the snap. Light pressure on. Good kick this time as he'll hit at the 40-yard line and roll, and the Panthers will down it at the Brainerd 48-yard line where the Redskins will have it 1st and 10. So anytime you can start a drive in your opponent's side of the 50, it's always a good thing. So 6:05 to go in the half. Redskins get it back on the Brainerd side here offensively. Justin Farmer, Evan Brown, Jackson Williams, your receivers, along with Simi Turner. Mackenzie Lunsford in the backfield with Keaton Herrig. Here comes Turner in jet motion. Give it to him as they look to get him on the outside. Lunsford leading around the end, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Gain of 5. Make it 2nd and 5.
2nd and 6.
Farmer will come single wide left. Williams, Brown, and Turner will go trips right once again. Herrig flanked by Lunsford. Going to look outside to throw it quickly, and it's intercepted as he tried to hit Brown behind the linebacker, and that's Alan Ware on the interception. And that'll give the Panthers the football back with 5:53. Brainerd will get the football back at their own 37-yard line.
It's provided tonight's game being broadcast live on 96.1 WLNZ. After live action being replayed all night.
So 1st and 10 Panthers on the turnover. Single wide right, check that. Single wide left, twins right. Split back as middle. Lattimore goes under center. He'll roll to the left side and incomplete. And now the flag comes in after the play's long over with as they'll get Jackson for pass interference. He tried to hit the slant play Jackson had the good coverage, but the official, after the play was over, came running in from deep in the secondary. They're going to call holding on Jackson. Wow. I thought it was good, solid defense, but what I know. So
Yeah.
Anyway, the penalty will make it a first down on the hold all the way out to the 47-yard line.
Wow.
Redskins lead 21-0 here in the second quarter. Panthers with the football, 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line after the result of the penalty. They'll go single left, twins right. Lattimore hands it off to the first man through. He's got some room into the secondary, and he's got gain inside to the 44-yard line of the Redskins, where it'll be second down and short.
Brings up second.
Ware on the carry for the Panthers. Just a straight give. And that time,
Score of entry, Solid Daisy 28, Lenore City 0.
Score of enters 28-0. Solid Daisy leading Lenore City. Panthers to the line of scrimmage once again. Single left, twins right. They fumble the snap, and the quarterback Lattimore able to get on it, but he lost back outside the 45-yard line. So now it'll be third down and about 3.
Brings up third and 3.
They're having trouble whether it's under center or shotgun of getting that snap.
And that's with this offense, which is a grinded out offense. That's what part of your defensive strategy is wait on them to turn it over.
Mm-hmm.
So 3rd and 3 from their Redskin 46-yard line. And they drew the Redskins off. No penalty. So they'll reset as he's calling the play. Going to turn and give it to the left halfback. He's straight away, and Redskins have him stood up. And it'll just be a matter of where the spot is. As this side is coming in at the 43-yard line.
He's got a good spot.
I think that they're going to give him the first down. The man in the white hat's going to eyeball it, and he says, first down for the Panthers.
That's the most energetic first down signal I've seen this year.
Well, he must know that he's on TV or something. 4:05 and running here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Redskin 43-yard line. As they come to the line of scrimmage, single left, twins right. Split backs as Lattimore again goes under center. Now the Redskins 3-man front will crash down on him. And they've got him stood up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. As Dante Brown in on at the bottom of that pile along with 54, Jason Blevins. So they give him a yard. I don't know where he got that.
I don't either. That's a real good gain right there.
Yeah, so 2nd and 9 from the 42-yard line of the Redskins. They'll come to the line, same formation, single wide left, twins to the right side, split backs behind Lattimore again under center. Going to turn and give a little lead play to the right side by the left halfback, and he's knocked down after a gain to the 40, where it'll be 3rd down and 7.
Devin Nichols on the tackle that time.
Clock under 3 minutes to go here in the half, so the Redskins just trying to stymie this drive and keep them off the board as they lead 21-0. Lattimore with the play from the Panther sideline. As they'll come to the line of scrimmage, they'll flip, go twins left, single wide right. Twin backs behind Lattimore under center. 3-man front for the Redskin. Here comes the blitz. Going to fake it. Now looking for the pitch man. He's not there. Now he's running for his life, and the Redskins will hem him up all the way back at the Redskin 45-yard line. So a loss of 5 on the play makes it 4th down and 12.
Yeah, he was looking for a pitch man, and there wasn't anybody there.
There was no pitch man. For the first time tonight, out of that option play, he was looking to pitch it. Redskins take the timeout with 2:22 to go, facing the Panthers with a 4th and 12. And I don't know if the Panthers maybe attempt to go forward or maybe try to pin the Redskins deep with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Got to believe that they'll punt it away. and hopefully make a long enough field where the Redskins can't put another one on the board. But you also got to believe that Coach Jones and Coach Herring are fixing to go in a 2-minute offense and see if they can't score one more.
I would hope so.
Especially after turning it over on the last drive.
Right. I'd like to see them put some more points on the board before the half.
So both teams have discussed their strategy here on 4th down.
You know, Mike, we had talked about a little bit on the round table how we thought this might be like a long grind drive, but they've hit them with these quick bursts of offensive sets here.
Yeah. So the Panthers are going to line up in an offensive formation. They'll go trips left, tied in to the right side, single back flanking Lattimore in the shotgun formation. Here comes the blitz from the linebackers as he rolls to the left, going to go down the field, and it's complete.
Oh!
And it's enough for the first down by Dupree. Excellent pass and catch by the Panthers on that play as he's down to the 32-yard line, and that'll move the change
on the tackle.
And that'll keep the drive alive for the Panthers. Excellent play on the part of the Panthers as they'll go twins left and right. Lattimore will drop back into shotgun formation as that gives the Panther offense new life. Shotgun snap, going to fake it to the run back, going to keep it up the middle, and the Redskins have him hemmed up at the 30. Short gain of 2, so make it 2nd down and 8 with 1:50 and counting here.
Tackle made by Nichols, and Burnett brings up 2nd and 8. Score of interest, Sequoia 14, Chattanooga Central 7.
Sequoia leads Chattanooga Central. Our next week's opponent, Sequoia, 0-2, looking for their first victory, and they have a lead over Chattanooga Central by a score of 14-0. 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. Again, twins left and right. Shotgun for Lattimore. Flanked by Ware, who appears to be their best athlete. Looking to the left side, and it's incomplete as he tried to go to his receiver out in the flat, and that'll make it 3rd down and 8. Clock stops with 1:15 to go in the half. Redskins lead 21-0. And trying to keep the Panthers off the board as they have it 3rd and 8 at the Redskin 30-yard line. Twins left and right once again. Redskins in man coverage in the back end. Latimer calling for the shotgun snap. 2-step drop, going to throw the outside. It's complete. No, it's dropped. Should have been complete as DeQuantus Wynn had both hands on it and looked as though he was turning to run without possession. And so it'll be 4th down once again. Clock stopped at 1:10.
They're hearing footsteps.
Yep. And so this time the Panthers will take a timeout. Let's take it with them. 1:10 to go in the half. Redskins 21, Panthers 0.
James R. Thomason, Certified Public Accountant, is a proud supporter of Loudon High School athletics and academics. Mr. Thomason has been providing CPA services in Loudon County since 1991. James R. Thomason, Certified Public Accountant. Phone 458-6872.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Jessica Green in Loudon can help you get to a better state because she'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that is you written all over it. All backed by 24/7 customer support. In Loudon, agent Jessica Green is located on Carter Street next to Loudon High School. Phone 408-2433.
Panthers will go for it on 4th down from the Redskin 30, facing a 4th and 8. They'll go twins left and right. Lattimore in shotgun formation. Look for him to hit 2 out of the backfield. I got a feeling he's going to filter through straight down, and that's exactly right. And they found him.
Oh, he fumbled.
Loose. After the completion, he had it all the way down to the 10-yard line, and then he fumbles it. Wow. And the Redskins will get possession.
Yeah.
He had moved up towards the line of scrimmage in the backfield, Scott, and I just saw it and read it, and he went straight down the center of the field and fumbled it after getting the ball down to the 10.
He was wide open, caught it, made 2 or 3 yards on the play, and then just got hit and fumbled.
So they get it back with 1:01 to go
And that was Devin Nichols, by the way, on the hit and recovery.
Well, the linebacker just lost coverage of him. Redskin offense hits Turner on the short gain. The clock rolls under 1 minute as they try to hit Turner on the outside. So gain of 1 on the play. Twins left and right for the Redskin offense. Lunsford flanking Herrig in the backfield, looking downfield deep. Again. It's complete to Farmer.
There you go.
And he's all the way out to the 37-yard line. As he split the seam. Justin Farmer on the catch and run, and Redskins hurry up to the line of scrimmage. Clock stopped for movement of the change. As Turner and Farmer, your receivers on the right side. Smallin and Ryder to the left. Again, straight drop. Going outside to Turner. Get out of bounds. Outside the 43-yard line where it'll be second down.
Forced out of bounds by Ware. Brings up second. 7 and 6.
Second down from the 41-yard line for the Redskins. Shotgun formation for Herrick. Flanked by Lunsford again. Ridner, Smallin, Farmer, and Turner. Now Lunsford will come in motion and set up out in the flat. Again, he's going down the middle. Farmer complete again. Farmer's down to the Panther 30-yard line as he runs the seam once again. And Farmer with 2 big catches on the drive to get the Redskins down in the scoring position. 34.5 seconds. Redskins 1st and 10 at the Panther 30. Here's the snap once again. Again looking outside to Turner. It's caught, and he'll roll out of bounds to stop the clock at the 25-yard line.
Steps out of bounds.
Clock should have. He apparently didn't get out of bounds. Yeah, he did. They stopped it with 19. Now Coach Herrig took the timeout, and he's wanting to know why we didn't get out of bounds. He waved. Coach Herrick's on the white hat that the official waved his hands to stop the clock, and they run off some 6 seconds or so, Scott.
Yeah,
I'm with him.
Yeah, I sat there and I watched the line judge over there.
He waved it to stop,
waved.
And then they didn't stop it for a while. So they're having a conversation. As Coach Herrick wanted to give them some time to talk about it and possibly put some more
Yeah, I mean, you got to put at least 6 more seconds back on the clock.
Justin Farmer with 2 big catches in this drive down the seam, and I've got to believe that they may come back to that very play, Scott, before we're through with this.
I agree.
They are going to add, it looks like sometime, whether or not that'll be 6 seconds that we're looking for, or.
So why do we have 2 white hats?
I don't know. One of them stays over here running the clock. I don't know. He may have got to the point where he can't operate out on the field, so he runs the clock. I have no idea.
I don't know.
So 24.9. They put 5 seconds back on the clock. Redskins with it 2nd and 5 at the 25. Turner, Burnett, Farmer, and Ridner, your wideouts. No, Farmer's checked out. Who is that? That's Smallin back in on the slot on the far side. Jackson in the backfield with Herrig. There's the snap. Looking down the field. Now he's flushed out. Now he's going to go deep.
Got it.
Open in the touchdown. Drew Jackson out of the backfield. He done the circle route as the receivers cleared out. And Herrig stepped up into the pocket and then flung it down the side, and Drew Jackson run under it for the 24-yard touchdown pass.
That was an excellent play call right there.
Jackson scores his 3rd of the night with 17 seconds to go in the half. Smallin to snap. Herrig to hold. Ridner to attempt. Kick is up. And it's good once again. So with 17 seconds to go in the half, our Loudon Redskins 28, the Brainerd Panthers 0.
KFC Taco Bell is proud to support the Loudon community and the Loudon Redskins. The finger-licking good taste of KFC and the bold and spicy taste of Taco Bell. It's all under one roof. KFC Taco Bell, locally owned and operated with small-town hospitality. Located Highway 72 at I-75 in Loudon.
Loudon Utilities supports Loudon High School and since 1939 has been servicing the Loudon area with electricity, natural gas, water, and sewer services. Loudon Utilities also offers an equal payment plan and has several options available for TVA heat pump loans. Loudon Utilities, 458-2091. Proud of our past services and striving to improve future services.
Mark Reiner will tee it up one more time as the Redskins extend their lead to 28-0 here. 17 seconds to go in the half. Dupree and Wynn back deep for the Panthers. And look for Reiner to kick it through the end zone once again, as that's been the best defense, and it saves wear and tear on your coverage team, Scott. So here's the kick. High booming kick. This time he'll field it at the 7. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Got some room. Got one man to meet. Reiner.
Come on, guys.
Come down with it. And Dawkins from behind runs him down. Caden Dawkins knocks him down at the Redskin 27-yard line. So Dawkins saves a touchdown with 5 seconds to go.
And once again, he just finds a seam in there, and he just sneaks through.
Good return by the Panthers, and Caden Dawkins came from a long ways to make the tackle and keep the Panthers off the board. Did you hear the score there? There was another score of enters, though.
I didn't hear it.
5.5 to go. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at the Redskin 27-yard line. The Redskins try to keep them off the board here. Chip, was that score of enters from across the river? And what was it? 42-0. Saudi Daisy leads Lenoir City.
Breaks my heart.
Panthers 1st and 10 from the Redskin 27 will go trips left. Tied in to the right side. Straight drop. Here comes the pressure. Going to throw it into the end zone.
Come on, guys.
And it's intercepted by Jackson. He'll bring it out of the end zone. These are the 5 to 10, the 15 to 20, 25, 30. And he'll go down at the 30-yard line.
Flag.
There's a flag on the play, and I don't think that we can end on a flag. Let's see what the maybe we can decline it. Hold on. Redskins with a 28-0 lead as they intercepted in the end zone on the final play of the half. But if it's against them, we'll get one play unless we decline it. Let's see what the penalty is.
Holding against the Redskins. Penalty is declined at the end of the first half.
So that'll end the first half. After one half of play from Dukes Field, Chick Ratledge Stadium, our Loudon Redskins 28. The Brainerd Panthers 0. Stay tuned here during halftime as Chip will have Athletic Director Ronnie Roberts, County Mayor Buddy Bradshaw, and soccer coach Sam Harrison of the ladies soccer team for all of your insight to all of happenings in Loudoun County. Stay right here.
This portion of programming is made possible by Loudoun Church of Christ. The entire congregation of Loudoun Church of Christ invites you to join them for Sunday school with classes for all ages, Sunday morning at 10 a.m., Sunday morning worship at 11 a.m., Sunday evening worship at 6 p.m., and Wednesday evening Bible study with classes for all ages at 7 p.m. Loudoun Church of Christ, 706 Ward Avenue in Loudoun. Phone 458-5043. Loudon Funeral Home and Cremations is proud to be veteran and family owned and operated. Founded in 1983, they're proud to continue the commitment of being large enough to serve you, yet small enough to care. They're there to help you celebrate the life and traditions of your loved one with the utmost respect and compassion. Loudon Funeral Home and Cremations, 2048 Mulberry Street in Loudon. Phone 458-6441. For over 30 years, Loudon Pediatric Clinic has been serving the needs of infants, children, and adolescents in Loudon and surrounding counties. Their goal is to provide the very best care for your child. Loudon Pediatric Clinic, phone 458-5666. Doctors Bud Guider, Rob Scherer, and Mark Court say, Go Redskins. Loudoun United Methodist Church is proud to support Redskin athletics and academics. You're invited to the early Sunday service at 8:45, Sunday school at 10 a.m., or morning worship at 11 a.m. Loudoun United Methodist Church is located at 509 Mulberry Street. Phone 458-3164 or online at loudonumc.org.
Loudon Utilities supports Loudon High School and since 1939 has been servicing the Loudon area with electricity, natural gas, water, and sewer services. Loudon Utilities also offers an equal payment plan and has several options available for TVA heat pump loans. Loudon Utilities, 458-2091. Proud of our past services and striving to improve future services.
Tulloch Realty serves Loudoun, Roane, McMinn, and surrounding counties. Whether you're looking to find your dream home or if it's time to sell your current home, Daryl Tulloch and the staff bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise about buying and selling real estate right here in our local area. Tulloch Realty is locally owned and operated and located at 1432 East Lee Highway beside Carl's Drive-In in Loudoun. Phone 865-408-8260 or online at tullochrealty.com.
This is Jeff Trout from Loudon West End Florist and Gifts. Whatever your floral needs, our dedicated staff is here to help. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Saturday from 8:30 to 1, and anytime by appointment.
Loudon West End Florist and Gifts, located next to Loudon Funeral Home. Phone 458-4616 or online at loudonwestendflorist.com.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, located at 1301 Highway 321 North in Lenoir City, has ASC certified technicians perform all regularly scheduled maintenance for your vehicle. All tires include installation and lifetime rotations and balances. Serving Loudoun County for nearly 60 years. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair. Phone 986-6533.
This is Mike Stevens. Join me for local and regional news, mornings and afternoons, right here on 96.1 WLNT.
This is Chip Lynn. Loudoun County Mayor Buddy Bradshaw is with me now. And Buddy, can you give us an update on what's going on with county government?
Absolutely, Chip. We had some good news come in over the last week or so, and we're talking about our historic county courthouse. And so we've got a timeline in place, and we're looking at, summer to late summer. We're looking at our survey, our laser scanning of the existing building, and we're designing some temporary facilities. And still, all of this is going to be going on while we're still gathering and planning. And so looking into the later summer, into the fall, we're going to design some shoring systems and then put our temporary roof structure, get them designed, and the temporary truss design along with fabrication. And so that'll move us into fall and late fall. And so while all that's going on, we're still going to coordinate our installation of temporary roof structure and the demolition of the existing. And so keep in mind that for a small period of time out there, it's going to probably be more exposed than it is currently. That's going to allow us to remove damaged and compromised exterior brick masonry and that's been exposed and that we discovered during the roof demolition. And we're going to stockpile those materials. One of the goals is to make sure our courthouse looks just like it did the night it caught. So we're going to be moving some brick around to keep it on the outside. And so we're going to then rebuild structurally anything that's compromised and put some temporary shoring for the floor systems. And then we're going to remove and label and put the existing windows in storage and so make sure our window openings are secured. Moving into late fall into early winter, that's when we're still going to be removing rubbish and some loose debris, get rid of some universal waste to remove the fire and water damaged interior finishes, remove interior elements to be salvaged. Our wood floors and hardware, our wood trim, our chandeliers, and our medallions. One thing we're going to really concentrate on saving is the staircase. It's so majestic. I've made that perfectly clear. We're going to save our staircase. We're going to get rebuilt. And the whole time while we're removing interior construction, we're going to prepare temporary electrical and mechanical systems so we can accommodate temporary HVAC systems for conditioning and dry out of the building interior. These huge air exchanges are going to be necessary for us to get the building dried out as well as get rid of some of this toxic black mold that's in there. And we may find some asbestos. We're prepared for that, remediate it, and then we're going to activate some temporary heat and air systems. And then, of course, into the spring of 2020, we're looking at our interior dehumidification, monitoring, and mold remediation renovation. The duration of the humidification period is unknown. It's just going to depend on how long it takes to dry out. And again, we're going to go in and remediate the lead paint as is needed on existing construction, and we can use it or be reused or remain. And then at that point in time, keep in mind this was a two-phase. At that point in time, our renovation planning and design will begin, and that's going to take us, and that's when we'll really start to see the magic happen, so to speak. And so as that's going on, keep in mind we're also still working and planning for our new annex site, the 20,000 square foot riverfront courthouse. We have 3 courtrooms to help us alleviate just some court space, going from a 2,000 square feet courtroom into a 20,000 square feet facility. And so we've started it, and of course the first part of that is soil testing, and so we've actually done our environmental soil assessment, which is the first task, and wait on results from it. At that point, if it comes back good, we'll do a geotechnical exploration and report. And if that comes back good, then we'll finish up with the geophysical testing, and that'll help us move forward with the city of Loudon as far as that's what we're going to really work on, to get the property into the county's name and start the real rubber hitting the road when it comes to the second annex.
All right, buddy. Thanks for the update. We appreciate it.
Thanks, you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Stay tuned. There's more halftime coming up after these messages.
The McBride Company of Tennessee is proud to support the Loudon Redskins. They offer commercial warehousing solutions with over 160,000 square feet, 20 docks, inventory control, security systems, as well as office space. Locally owned and operated by Bobby and Rebecca McBride. Phone 458-4312.
When you lose a loved one, McGill Click Funerals and Cremations provides understanding, guidance, and compassionate care. They have the experience to help you make affordable choices for your unique budget and needs. McGill Click, for the most compassionate, affordable, and experienced care. 408-3001.
This broadcast is made possible by Scott Newman, First District School Board Representative in Loudoun County. Go Redskins! This message from Scott Newman, a proud Redskin supporter.
Paul's Tire and Furniture is located at 1604 East Lee Highway in Loudon. They stock new tires for cars, trucks, SUVs, as well as used tires. Their staff is there to assist you Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Paul's Tire and Furniture, next to Carl's Drive-In in Loudon. Phone 458-9109 or online at paulstireandfurniture.com. For over 20 years, Troy's Auto Repair has been serving Loudon and surrounding areas. Troy's offers general mechanical repairs, and they're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturdays by appointment only. Located at the corner of Port Madison Road and Highway 11 in Loudon. Troy's Auto Repair. Phone 408-0020.
Ford and Nichols, attorneys at law, are proud to support our area schools. Joe Ford handles auto accidents, Brian Nichols handles criminal defense, and Chris Fry handles Social Security. Ford and Nichols, attorneys at law, located at 501 Mulberry Street in Loudon. Phone 458-4301. This is Chip Lynn. Loudon High School Athletic Director Ronnie Roberts joins us now. And Ronnie, I'm sure that you're getting caught up after a big week last week.
Last week was a great week for not only Loudon High School, but the community of Loudon. First thing I want to do is thank everybody who had a part in putting on an event that put our community in a great spotlight throughout East Tennessee. I want to thank the students for everything that they did, the food drive, being here at 5 o'clock in the morning to go on TV, and the community for showing up last week. It was a great week, and it was just put us in a great light, I thought.
And I'm sure that this week has probably been a little bit lighter for you. We got a lot of stuff going on campus, so tell us about some of the fall sports that are going on other than football.
Well, volleyball is sitting undefeated right now. They're at 6-0. They won a district game against Sequoia on Thursday night. Girls soccer got their first district win, 4-1 over Clinton. Golf is kind of towards the end of their season. They start a little bit earlier than everybody else, and they will be competing actually in tournament play before long. Cross country has their first meet next week. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Most of the time we have something on Tuesday night, Thursday night, of course football on Friday. So it's been very, very busy, but it's all been good.
And Ronnie, let's jump ahead just a little bit. Talk just a little bit about two things coming up. We've got homecoming and open date. Can you talk about those just a little bit?
We're on the road for 2 weeks. We go to Sequoia next week. We go to Salem, and then we come back home, and it's Polk County for homecoming. And obviously, that's a special time for our students and for alumni to come back. We'll be talking more about that in the weeks to come. And then we have an open date that's actually works in with our fall break. I believe it's the 11th of October, and it'll give our team time to kind of heal up some bumps and bruises and kind of get ready for the stretch run.
All right, Ronnie, thanks for that date. We appreciate all the hard work you did, and we'll be checking in with you again later.
Okay, thanks, Jim.
Stay tuned. There's more halftime coming up after these messages. Tire Pros, located at Ag Central in Loudon, has a state-of-the-art alignment machine. They offer oil changes, tire rotation, and balancing, including road force balancing. Tire Pros has a complete selection of tires, and they do repairs. Tire Pros, 2084 Wesley Highway in Loudon, phone 458-2057.
Blairland Baptist Church presents Upward Basketball. Sign-ups and evaluations will be held on Monday, November 4th and Thursday, November 7th, 6 until 8 p.m. Practice starts Monday, December 2nd. First game, Saturday, January 4th, 2020. For more information about Blairland Upward Basketball, you can find it at 865-458-5790 or online at blairlandbaptist.org. If you need home insurance, auto insurance, or life insurance, Loudon Farm Bureau agent Bart Watson is here to help. Loudon Farm Bureau, they're located right next to the co-op in Loudon at 2076 Wesley Highway, 458-2019. Go Redskins! This message from your hometown agent Bart Watson and the Loudon Farm Bureau.
This is Ken Everett. Join me along with Mike Thompson Thursday night for the WLNT Sports Roundtable. We'll be talking Redskin football with Coach Jeff Harry. That's Thursday night at 7 p.m. on 96.1 WLNT and online at redskinradio.com.
Halftime continues. This is Chip Lynn and Sam Harrison. He's the Loudon Lady Redskins soccer coach. He joins me now. And Sam, tell us how your season's been going.
That was a little bit of a rough start. I knew early on that we were going to have a little bit of trouble finding our identity, and we're still working on that, but things are looking pretty good at this point. Last night we got a good district win over at Clinton, won 4-1, and so I think we're making the right changes and adjustments, and hopefully we can continue to build off of that.
As the season progresses along, tell folks out there who some of your upcoming opponents are and where you'll be playing in case they want to come out and support you.
Oh, we'd love to have the support. This coming Monday, we travel to Oliver Springs, but now on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, we will be hosting Sweetwater at 6:30, and we would love to have everybody come out and help support our young ladies. They've worked really hard to get to this point, and we, like I said, I hope we can continue to build off the progress that we've made over the past few weeks.
So we do encourage folks to come out and support the Loudon Lady Redskins. If you need more information, have a question about the schedule, you can always contact the high school at 458-4326. Stay tuned. There's more halftime coming up here on 96.1 WLNT, Magic 104.1 WMJA, 97.1 Cool FM, and RedskinRadio.com.
Cheney Bonding Company, located in downtown Loudon, serves Loudon and Meigs counties. Locally owned and operated by Betty C. Cheney, Gordon Harless manager. They offer 24-hour service 365 days a year. Cheney Bonding Company. Phone 458-4589. Choice Audiology, 806 Mulberry Street in Loudon. Dr. Rebecca Tripp specializes in the prevention, identification, diagnosis, and evidence-based treatment of hearing and other auditory disorders for people of all ages. Dr. Tripp can help with hearing tests, hearing protection, hearing aids, and more. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, and Friday, 9 till noon. Everyone deserves a first choice in hearing health. Choice Audiology. Phone 865-229-6230 and online at choiceaudiology.com.
Halftime continues here from Loudon High School. This is Chip Lynn. Want to make a few halftime announcements here. Want to remind you, if your church, club, school, or civic organization has an event coming up, let us help spread the word on our community calendar. All you have to do is go to redskinradio.com, click on the button that says Submit a Public Service Announcement, fill out the form, and we'll do the rest. Those are every hour on WLNT, Magic 104.1, and redskinradio.com. And Sunday airtime is also available for your church. So if you want to air your church service on the radio, we can set you up with that. If you're interested, all you have to do is give us a call, 458-9563, and our phones are answered 24 hours a day. We take care of all the technical work and provide the equipment. All you have to do is say yes. And again, if you want to get information about that, 458-9563 is the number to call. We now post all of our produced content about football games and other community information on our audio on demand section, so you can listen to this game and all of our content anytime on demand. Just go to redskinradio.com and click on the audio on demand button. We also want to let you know that we're video streaming all the Loudon Redskin football games. All you have to do is go to our website and click on video, and you can see us there. And after the game, if you want to watch, you can watch on demand anytime on our YouTube channel. Just go to redskinradio.com and click on video on demand. There'll be a list of all of our content will come up there, and you can watch things, not only football games, but we have some community service videos up there as well. We put the city council meetings on there every month. We want to thank Travis Gray and Blake McKinley for their work here tonight with the video streaming. Also, Brandon Jones, our audio technician here tonight. Next week, the Loudon Redskins are on the road to face the Sequoia Chiefs. We'll have our broadcast beginning at 7:15 on redskinradio.com and our network of radio stations. If you can't be there in person, we certainly hope that you'll join Mike and Scott as they broadcast live from Sequoia High School. Coming up on Thursday, it's the WLNT Sports Roundtable. Be sure to join host Ken Everett along with players and coaches from the Loudon Redskins football team. That's where we do our post-game show and our preview show. So every week, join us at 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. on WLNT and redskinradio.com. And after the broadcast, you can also find it on demand in our audio on demand section at redskinradio.com. We've got a few more minutes left in halftime. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more of Redskin football here on 96.1 WLNT, Magic 104.1 WMJA, 97.1 Cool FM, and RedskinRadio.com.
Get information, scores, and more about Loudon Redskins. Just follow us on Twitter at Redskin Radio 96.1 WLNT. Widely recognized for quality parts, quality service, and knowledgeable people, Napa Auto Parts distributes approximately 450,000 automotive replacement parts, accessory items, and service items. Right here in Loudon, Cobb's Napa Auto Parts has been helping folks keep their vehicles rolling for over 43 years, and they have an on-site machine shop. Cobb's is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8 to 3. Cobb's Auto Parts, 822 Mulberry Street, phone 458-5472. Loudon resident Dennis Brennan proudly supports the Loudon Redskins. Whether it's in the classroom, on the field, or court, Redskin pride shows. Go Redskins! This message from Dennis Brennan.
Elm Hill Jumbo Franks are perfect before the game or at the victory celebration. Elm Hill Jumbo Franks make your gathering special and will have the family asking for more. Smiling faces and Elm Hill Jumbo Franks just go together. It's good eating.
There is a difference. Oh, what a difference.
When you invest with us, you are helping the local economy. We keep your money working right here in our area. Our interest is local. Foothills Federal Credit Union, Lenore City, Loudon, and Sweetwater. Member NCUA.
There is a difference.
If your church or religious group is interested in getting on the radio, WLNT now has premium airtime available on Sundays. If you're interested in getting rate information, please contact WLNT at 458-9563. That's 458-9563, or you can email us at WLNT@bellsouth.net. Airtime is available on a first-come basis.
Whoops. Is something missing from this broadcast? Your business message could be heard by thousands of listeners during WLNT's live coverage of Loudon Redskins sports. You get coverage on our worldwide webcast at redskinradio.com and on 96.1 FM WLNT. To have your business message heard during these broadcasts, contact our office anytime, 24 hours a day at 865-458-9563. That's 458-9563.
Optimized for smartphones, tablets, and computers. Listen online anytime. Just go to redskinradio.com, a free service of 96.1 WLNT.
Welcome back. Mike Thompson along with Scott Hope as the Redskins lead 28-0 over the region opponent Chattanooga Brainerd Panthers. And Scott, you've got some other scores of interest around the area.
Yeah, up-to-date scores that we have right now. We've got Austin East 16, Kingston 8. We've got Maryville 42-0 over Cleveland. Greenback 54-0 over Sunbright. Midway 20-0 over Oakdale. Oliver Springs 7-0 over Rockwood. Alcoa 35, Scott County 0. Sequoia and Chattanooga Central are tied at 14. Ooltewah 10, William Blount 0. Marion County 19, Polk County 0. Sweetwater 7-0 over McMinn Central. Tellico Plains 35-6 over Haynesville, North Carolina. And the surprise, Signal Mountain and Red Bank are tied at 7.
That is indeed a surprise of two future Region 3 opponents. And next week opponents Sequoia tied. They were up 14-0 earlier, and they've now tied with Chattanooga Central. And so next week the Redskins will be on the road as we'll travel over to Madisonville to take on those Sequoia Chiefs. And Scott and I will make the trip with these Redskins as they look to hold on to this 28-0 lead here at the end of the first half over the Brainerd Panthers. The Panthers will get the ball first to start this second half as the Redskins won the toss and elected to take the ball to start the game. And so they'll get it first, and hopefully this Redskin defense can continue to defend at the level they have. You know, for the most part, they've contained this Brainerd offense. They've had a few bright spots and probably dropped a pass or two that they should have caught. But for the most part, and you know, special teams, they, for all intent and purpose, we almost got on the board on this kick return. And Caden Dawkins has showed his true Redskin spirit and ran him down and tackled him. And then the defense was able to hold him out of the end zone there at the end of the half. And so,
well, we've definitely seen on the few plays that we have missed tackles that we can get burnt.
Yes.
Brainerd is quick enough. If we do miss the tackles, they will make us pay for it. But most of we played containment football. We've stayed at home. We've made the tackles, and we've made offensive production for Brainerd pretty rough tonight.
Yeah. And hopefully with this lead that we can defend, keep them off the board, and get another score. And then the effect goes in with a 35-0 lead where the clock runs continuously. And honestly, in my mind, I'm thinking now, let's just not get anyone hurt with a 28-0 lead. Let's get some young players some playing time and give ourselves another week to heal some of these injuries that we've got. And so that's where I'm at. We got time for one more short break as the Redskins and the Panthers get ready for second half action.
Every minute the stroke goes untreated can cost you 2 million brain cells. You have to act fast. Fort Loudon Medical Center is now an advanced primary stroke center and part of our region's only stroke hospital network. When minutes count, you can count on Fort Loudon Medical Center, a proud member of Covenant Health.
Whether you need a new system or if your current system needs repairs, Jeff and Rick Green and the staff at Green Heat and Air in Loudon are ready to help. They've been serving Loudon and surrounding counties since 1985. Financing is available, plus all work is licensed and insured. Green Heat and Air, phone 458-6718.
WLNT LP Loudon. WEOZ LP Loudon. WLNU LP Lenore City.
WMJA LP Loudon.
Radner kicks it off to start the second half, fielded by Jalen Dupree. He'll return it out to the 27-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will start this second half, 1st and 10. The Redskins defensively will show up with Emerson Tripp, Tyler Whitfield, along with Dante Brown up front. Your linebackers, Dawkins, Blevins, Jolly. Oh, check that. Not Jolly.
Nichols.
Panthers hand off straight ahead and nothing doing there as the Redskin defense plugs the hole immediately. And the fourth linebacker is Dakota Clemmer. Your corners, Jackson and Rydner. Your safeties, Smallin and Lunsford. Same defense that started the game, and we'll rotate players through. 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers. Single left, twins right. Lattimore under center, going to turn and throw it outside, and it's incomplete to number 4, DeQuantus Wynn. And are they going to rule it a pass or a lateral? And so they'll spot it right there where it'll be 3rd down. That was an interesting call.
He just got a yard for nothing.
I thought it one-hopped it.
Yeah, I did too.
So they ruled it incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 9 back to the original line of scrimmage. There's a bit of confusion by this crew.
I don't think they're sure what that was.
It should have been incomplete. I thought it looked like it one-hopped. Or if he caught it, they lost yardage.
Right, but he gained a yard.
Well, he gained a yard on 1st down.
Right.
So it should be, if it's incomplete, it's 3rd and 9, just like the marker says. And I don't know that the Jenkins boys, along with Tim Dixon and Dennis Queen, have ever been wrong over there on those chains.
No. You got the change, you're right.
Yeah. And you put it where they tell you. So they are going to rule it. They're going to rule it complete, and so they backed it up to where he caught it, which was behind the line of scrimmage, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
But the clock needs, there to go.
There it goes. So twins left, single wide right, Lattimore under center. I'm going to throw the same play. It's complete to the outside this time to number 4, DeQuantus Wynn. Same play, other side, and he's out across the 35 to the 36, and it'll be 4th down.
Tackle made. By Smallin and Dawkins brings it 4 and 2.
And so let's see if the Panthers are going to go for it on 4th and short in their own territory. They trail 28-0. Here comes the Panther offense. They'll go tight end to the left side, twins right, split backs. Here comes the Redskin defense crimp.
They've
knocked him down at the 35-yard line, and Loudon will get the football right there.
The whole defensive line and the linebackers got him on that. They didn't fall for it.
Well, carry hit first by Blevins.
So Blevins led the Redskin charge to knock him down at the 35-yard line, and Redskins get it with 10-10 to go here in the 3rd. And the Panthers just electing to go throw it to the wind here, trailing 28-0, and they're unable to pick up the 1 yard. So the Redskins to the line of scrimmage. Rydner and Jackson Williams will come twins left. Turner will go single wide right. Whitfield will lead Lunsford into the line of scrimmage. He pancakes Lunsford, breaks to the outside, and he's down to the 28-yard line where he's tripped up, and it'll be 2nd down.
Whitfield had a tremendous pancake.
Whitfield was the wingback to the right side. He came across the formation, pancaked a defensive end on this side to break loose. So here's the snap, same play. Lunsford straight ahead. He's down to the 23 where it's 1st down for the Redskins. Clock stop for the moving of the chains. And Redskins go and hurry up offense once again. Williams will go to the wide side with Turner, leaving Rydner single wide left. Harry from the shotgun going to roll to the right side looking for Turner in the flat. Got it incomplete. Just couldn't reel it in. It was just a finger's tip outside his reach. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. And Redskins will go immediately to the line of scrimmage. check that. Here comes Drew Jackson along with Noah Burnett replacing Lunsford and Jackson Williams. So 2nd down and 10 for the Redskins at the 23-yard line of the Panthers. Ridner comes single left. Turner single right. Burnett and Whitfield going to lead Jackson around the right side. He'll make one man miss, roll back inside, and he's got enough for a Redskin first down inside the 15.
Made by Starling and Walker.
Clock running at 9:10 here in the third. Lunsford will check back in for Jackson as the change. As Ridner comes single left, Turner will go single wide right. Burnett will be wing back to the left. Whitfield will be wing back to the right. Straight drop by Herrig as he looks to the outside is complete to Turner. He spins out of a tackle and touchdown. Simi Turner from 13 yards out.
He went to Turner. He had Whitfield open across the middle, so he had his choice of receivers on that.
So Smallin will come in to snap it. Keaton Herrig will hold it after throwing the 13-yard touchdown pass to Simi Turner. Mark Ridner will attempt to make it 35-0. Here's the snap, but on the snap there's a whistle. Offsides on the defense.
Penalty will be declined.
Coach Herrig will decline the penalty and they'll attempt the kick. So Simi Turner spins out of the tackle and gets into the end zone on a 13-yard touchdown throw from Keaton Herrig. Snap is a bit high. Ridner able to get it up, and indeed the count will be 35-0, and so that'll engage the mercy rule where with 35-point lead, the clock will run continuously throughout that 35-point lead. So the Redskins score on their first drive, a short drive, by the way, of the second half. They lead 35-0. We'll be right back.
This is Bo Carey at Greer's Home Furnishings to talk about the Red Hot Summer Clearance going on now. It includes all Lazy Boy reclining chairs and sofas, plus a dozen sectionals for immediate delivery. Plus, Greer's is proud to include the Big Green Egg Grill for your Red Hot Summer outdoor cooking fun. The Red Hot Summer Clearance at Greer's downtown Loudon and at GreersHomeFurnishings.com.
Paula and all the hairstylists at the Hair Barn say go Redskins. The Hair Barn serves men, women, and children. Open Tuesday through Friday. Paula appreciates appointments, but walk-ins are welcome. The Hair Barn, 316 Grove Street in Loudon. Phone 458-5949.
Mike Thompson along with Scott Hope as we bring you live Redskin action. They've just increased their lead to 35-0. Mark Ridner will tee it up and drive it deep into the end zone. They ruled him into the end zone. Number 4, DeQuantus Wynn tried to avoid the end zone. But with the foot in the end zone, they will get it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Panthers got the ball to start the second half and went for it on 4th and 1 and were unable to pick that up, and so the Redskins made short work of a 35-yard drive, completed with a 13-yard pass from Keaton Herrig to Simi Turner, sophomore throwing to a freshman, and the lead is 35-0. Panthers to the line, Twins left, single wide right. Lattimore under center with split backs. Here comes the rush, going to throw it outside, and it's incomplete as they continue to try to attack on the flank. And they're just struggling to complete those little passes to the outside.
Well, Loudon's getting good pressure on the ends.
And they ruled that one a lateral. See, he's throwing backwards, and so when they don't complete that, the receivers are just falling on it, and he'll lose 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 13 from the 17. Twins left, single wide right. Lattimore under center. Here comes the rush. Give it to the first man through. Dawkins got a hold of him. And the help shows up by Devin Nichols, Scott, and this 3-4 fronts continues, and they need to work. That's Gonzalez up front along with Dante Brown and Noah Burnett. Coach Herrig able to keep them fresh, and they need work on that three-man front working against the run, and the Panthers continue to try to attack them that way, and they've stood the task at this point. So 3rd down and 11. Quick throw outside, and it's deflected by Burnett. And then once again, those big defensive ends get those hands up, and that deflects it. So it'll be 4th down and 11 for the Panthers, and they'll punt it away this time. Alan Ware has been punting for the Panthers. Back deep will be Simi Turner and Mackenzie Lunsford. They'll line up at midfield. Clock runs under 7 minutes here with the 35-point lead. Little hop and a skip line drive kick. And they'll roll all the way out to the Panther 47-yard line, and that's where the Redskins will get it. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Redskins at the 47.
So the Redskins will take over again in Panther territory. Let's look for some changes offensively. Redskins
we've got the same starting offensive line.
Evan Brown along with Jackson Williams will come twins left. Dakota Clemmer will be in the backfield with Keaton Herrig. Simi Turner will go single wide right. Noah Burnett will be your wingback to the right side. Give it to Clemmer straight ahead as he's inside the 35 down to the 40, down to the 39 goes Dakota Clemmer. And it'll be 2nd down, and the Redskins continue to dominate up front and run high-powered offense. No huddle. And this is a situation where really you'd like to eat some clock up and grind it out with the clock running. And they just call the play. I mean, they're working on calling the plays from the sideline. So twins left, single right. Burnett wing back to the left, and Clemmer will come this way with us. He's got both hands on the footballs. He's down to the 33-yard line. Comes Dakota Clemmer. And that's another Redskin 1st down.
Tackle made by Patton Lee. Premier Physical Therapy, Redskin, 1st and 10.
You know, there was some question last week about not taking more time off the clock, and they just don't use a huddle, so they use it at the line of scrimmage, calling their play in from the sideline, so they work on that even in a slow-down offense. Evan Brown will come single wide left. Williams and Turner go twins right. Give it to Clemmer right up the gut. He's inside the 30, where it'll be 3rd down. Or, excuse me, 2nd down.
I would rather use my time at the line to make adjustments for the defense.
Yeah.
Score of interest, Saudi Daisy 49, Lenore City 0.
So the offensive line waiting on the play call along with all of the skilled position guys. Herrig, Clemmer, Brown, Williams, and Turner, along with Burnett, will check their wristbands. Twins left, single right, wing back to the right. Clemmer once again as he follows Burnett into the line, and he'll be knocked down at the 26.
Clemmer on the carry.
Check at the 27, so it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Need 3 or 4. The Panthers brought an outside guy. When the wingback Burnett came across the block, the outside guy hit up on him, just came with him and was able to ride Clemmer down from behind, actually. So to the line of scrimmage, the Redskins go twins left and right as they'll split Burnett out with Turner. Straight drop, looking to throw, and it's complete to the outside to Evan Brown, down inside the 20, down to the 18, and that'll be another Redskin 1st down for Evan Brown.
Just taking those little short 3 or 4 yard catches just keeps the ball going, keeps the drive alive.
So Brown and Williams will remain twins left. Justin Farmer will check in for Burnett. He will join Turner twins right. 26 in the backfield now. That's Isaac Brown. He'll be the running back with Herrig. Got to believe Isaac Brown may get his first carry of the night. Clock at 3 minutes and running. Give it to Brown over the right side. He breaks back into the middle. He's inside the 15. All the way down to the 10 goes Isaac Brown on the carry. And it'll be second down.
He just kept those legs moving, kept getting extra yardage.
Showed some good vision as the play was set up to go to the right, and he cut it back into the zero hole right over the center and got the extra yardage. So second down, Redskins on the move just outside the Panther 10-yard line where it's second down and 3. Same formation as Williams and Brown come twins left. Farmer and Turner to the right side. Give it to Isaac Brown once again. Got a little room to the outside, looking for more, and is run down just short of the 5-yard line. But he'll have another Redskin first down. It'll be first and goal.
Jalen Dupree for Brainerd, he just came out of nowhere, ran him down.
He closed the gap quickly.
Yeah, he did.
So the Redskins looking to the sideline for the play call. Turner will join Evan Brown and Jackson Williamson. Trips left. Farmer will go single wide right. Isaac Brown in the backfield flanking Herrig. Give it to Brown as he cuts inside and he's into the end zone. No. They bounced him back. I thought he got in, but the Panthers came back strong and knocked him down just short. So it'll be second down and goal.
Chattanooga Central 21, Sequoia 20.
Chattanooga Central leads next week's opponent, Sequoia, 21-20. I think that's a region game for them in 4A, isn't it, Scott?
Yes.
Clock rolling down towards 1 minute as Redskins reading up the clock by the play calling coming in. So trips left, single right once again. Isaac Brown in the backfield with Herrig. Ball on the 2-yard line. Got to believe they're going to give Isaac Brown an opportunity to get on the board here. Indeed they do. And he's knocked down as the Panthers bring the house. And they're able to get to Brown short of the goal line. So it'll be third and goal.
And Mike, we need to mention the mercy rule is in effect right now. The clock doesn't stop.
And it looks like it'll get to the end of the quarter potentially before they can get another play off. Third down from the 2-yard line. I think they'll just wait right there until the clock runs out. After 3 quarters, our Loudon Redskins 35, Chattanooga Brainerd Panthers 0. Come back for exciting fourth quarter action right here on WLNT 96.1, Magic 104.1, 97.1 Cool FM, and RedskinRadio.com.
James R. Thomason, Certified Public Accountant, is a proud supporter of Loudon High School athletics and academics. Mr. Thomason has been providing CPA services in Loudon County since 1991. James R. Thomason, Certified Public Accountant. Phone 458-6872.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then State Farm agent Jessica Green in Loudon can help you simplify to get to a better state. Because with Jessica handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. In Loudon, agent Jessica Green is located on Carter Street, next to Loudon High School. Phone 408-2433.
Welcome back as we start the fourth quarter. Redskins with a 35-0 lead. They've got it third down and 2 on the Panther goal line. Isaac Brown has carried the football on this drive, and they'll look, I'm sure, to give it to him one more time here on third down. As with trips left, single wide right, Panthers so far have just outnumbered the Redskins. There's a flag, and I don't know what the flag could be coming out of a change of quarter. We'll have to wait and see what this what the signal is. They got too many.
I think Brainerd had 12
Brainerd
on the field.
had 12 on the field, so that'll be half the distance. Half of 2's 1, right?
Yeah.
So they'll bring Farmer in to tight right. That'll cut down that unmanned defender. Give it to Brown.
Oh,
and
was hit
he's
hard.
racked up hard at the goal line, short of the goal line, and so it'll be 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Got to believe the Redskins will just give it to him on 4th down as well.
Yeah. We've got a player down for Brainerd.
I think it's a cramp. That's the man that made the tackle. As he penetrated and was able to get to Brown before he could get it in the end zone. They're trying every way in the world to get Isaac Brown to score here on in this 4th quarter. Clock is stopped on the injury, and he's up and making his way to the sideline, so they should start the clock right back. So the clock is moving once again. Redskins, again, not trying to run the score up, just trying to maintain possession. And if they don't score, while the Panthers will get the ball right there at the 1 yard line. Actually, they've thrown him for a loss back at the 3.
Yeah, they got penetration on that play, and he was hit hard.
Farmer will go single wide left, trips right in Williams, Brown, and Turner. Isaac Brown remains in the backfield with Herrig. Here's the snap. Going to look to throw it. Going to roll this way. He's under pressure. Rolling. Throws it up. Back across, and it's incomplete. And so the ball will go over to the Panthers at their own 3 yard line with 10:52 to go here.
Then the clock stopped.
It's not supposed to.
No, it's not supposed to stop. But they
even on the
it.
change of possession, it's supposed to keep running with this lead. All right, Scott, we got some new faces up front. 52's up front. Aiden Ivy along with 62. That's Carlos Baldazan. He's flanked by 41 that's in there. 41 is Caden Frey. See if you can pick them all out. 11, Eli Millsaps. 26 in there.
Hayden Brown is in.
Isaac Brown's in there. Panthers just run it straight up the gut, trying to get off their own goal line. Justin Farmer's in the defensive backfield along with Logan Hopple. 13's in there. That's Hayden Brown. 14's in there. That's Tyler Tubbs. There's a whole new Redskin defense. 62, that's Valdazan. He's your nose man. 24 on the far side, defensive end. That's Gonzalez, who's in the rotation throughout the game. Panthers to the line, tight end left, Twins right. Lattimore will turn and give it straight ahead. And that's Ware, who's got some room. He's out across the 10, out to the 15-yard line. That'll be a Panther first down. And we've got a Redskin coming off with a bit of an injury. Checking in for him will be 32. That's Connor Baker. He'll check in at the linebacker position. Panthers come to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Split back behind Lattimore. Now Lattimore in shotgun, and they'll snap it directly to number 1, Dupree. He goes around the left side where he's rolled out of bounds short of the 25-yard line.
Hayden Brown on the tackle for that.
29, J.J. Elward checking in for the Redskins as he'll check in for Isaac Brown defensively. And the Panther band is playing their way back to Chattanooga. The Panthers to the line, 2nd down and 2 at their own 22-yard line. Lattimore from the shotgun. He'll take the snap, hand it off to number 4, Wynn, who comes around the left side. And he's out to the 27, give him the 28-yard line. That's another Panther first down. So first down for the Panthers as Wynn will check out. You can hear a replay of tonight's action immediately following the game, and again Sunday night at 7 p.m. And then join Ken Everett, myself, and Scott as we'll be at the WLNT Sports Roundtable on Thursday night as we'll talk about tonight's action and next Friday night's opponent. Give it to number 10, Diamond Bates, on a little inside reverse. He's out across the 30. Give him forward progress to the 33, and it'll be second down for the Panthers. And, of course, Chip shared with you that he'll have it on YouTube and everything else as you can keep up with all the, as Kent says, going ons. He coined that phrase, right?
Yeah.
So Panthers to the line once again, second down, clock running 7:20 here in the fourth. Shotgun for Lattimore, direct snap to one Dupree, and he tries the right side where he's knocked down as he crosses the 35 to the 36.
Gage Ridings on the tackle.
Gage Ridings, who's checked in defensively. So all the Redskins getting some time defensively here on this fourth quarter. What you got?
Number 60.
Danny Parnell.
Yeah.
He's checked in up front for the Redskins. He's flanked by 50, Caden Valdezon. We jumped off sides, and that'll give them 5, and that'll give them the first down as it was third down and 3, and we jumped. 81 checking in for the Redskins. Quentin Chenault gets his first action as he'll check in as a linebacker for the Redskins. So on the penalty, take it out to the 41-yard line where it'll be first and 10. Panthers, excuse me. Too much Diet Coke. Trying to stay hydrated. Panthers to the line. Lattimore from the shotgun, and we jumped again. And that'll be first and 5 for the Panthers. 52 will check in. Aiden Ivey. So back-to-back offside penalties as they're going on the second count, and our young defense is getting edgy and jumping.
Yeah, they're getting more yards off our penalties now.
So second and 5 from the 46-yard line. Panthers with the snap.
Get him.
Coming around the left side is number 2, Ware. He's got some room, and the Redskins finally hem him up and ride him down as he gets into Redskin territory at the 34-yard line. And that's a Panther first down. Gage Ridings again involved in the tackle. J.J. Elward as well. Aiden Ivey up front along with Carlos Valdezon still in there. Panthers to the line. Shotgun formation once again with snap it direct to Dupree, and he's up the middle down to the 22-yard line. 4:45 and rolling as the Panthers have a drive going against these young Redskins.
At the 23.
Panthers running the play in as Ware will check in for Dupree in the backfield. Single wide left, wing back to the left. Shotgun formation for Ware is not sure if he'll take it. No, he won't take it. Lattimore will take it, and he'll hand it off on a little inside reverse.
Nice
to
tackle.
Diamond Bates.
Gage Ridings again.
Gage Ridings throws him down just at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be actually behind the line of scrimmage, so it'll be second and 11. Good read on the part of Ridings there. So now the Redskin band has cranked up as we've got a battle of the bands going on in the stands. And if you can hang with that Panther band across the way, you can hang.
Yeah,
so
you're doing good.
They're putting it out there. So Panthers to the line once again, second down and a long 10 from the Redskin 24-yard line. Shotgun formation once again, and so they line up shoulder to shoulder, and so you don't know who he's snapping it to. He snaps it to Lattimore. Lattimore looking to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, got 5, and run out of bounds right there. And it'll be third down for the Panthers. Clock at 3 minutes and running. Redskins lead 35-0. As they had the 28-0 lead at halftime, added one early in the third quarter on a 13-yard pass from Keaton Herrick to Simi Turner. And the clock has run continuously since that time. And the Panthers trying to put together a drive and get on the board here late in the fourth quarters. It's third down for the Panthers just inside the Redskin 20. They'll go single wide left, wing back left. Shotgun formation, snap it to Lattimore, fake the inside handoff. He'll keep it. Redskins trying to hem him up. He's got the outside edge and run out of bounds right at the 10. They'll spot him at the 11-yard line. So that'll be another Panther first down as the clock rolls towards 2 minutes. And the Panthers drastically trying to get on the board. So it'll be first and 10 from the 11. As they can pick up a first down just short of the goal line.
Come on, guys. Keep that goose egg on the board.
Single wide right. Wing back to the right side. Double shotgun. Ware takes the snap. He wiggles through the line, and he'll drag a Redskin down close to the 1-yard line, where it'll be first and goal.
Brings up second and 2.
And they're going to spot him back at the 4.
Wow.
Or the 3, looks like.
Yeah.
I thought.
That's not a.
Did he bounce?
That's not a very good spot. Now they're moving. No, he was going to move him some more.
Not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't either.
They've stopped the clock. He must have some blood or something showing. Now the clock's restarted. I don't know what that.
Yeah, he was.
So it's second down and 2 for a first down, second down and 4 for a touchdown. Panthers to the line. Single right, wing back right. Lattimore and Dupree lined up side by side. He'll just go up the middle. The Redskins have got him stood up.
Didn't get it.
And he'll be may have got the first down. We'll have to wait and see. And clock under a minute. And these Redskins trying to bow up and keep that 0 on the board like you've ordered, Scott. So it's 3rd and 1 for the first down and 3rd and 2 for a touchdown.
Come on, guys. 30 seconds left.
Panthers trying to get on the board. Redskins trying to deny. Shotgun snap on the way. It hits him in the top of the foot. Redskins fumble. And they're scrambling for it. Don't know. The Redskins, I believe, have got it. And that snap hit the quarterback in the ankle. And so they just self-destructed.
Way to go, defense.
The Panther offense got right to the goal line and couldn't get it in as these young Redskins were able to turn them away. Zach Arthur will check in offensively as the Redskins will get one play. No, they won't even get one as the clock has started with the mercy rule. So 35-0 will be your final score. The Redskins got on the board with 8:55 to go in the first quarter on a 9-yard run by Drew Jackson. The extra point was good by Mark Reiner. Then with 47 seconds to go, Drew Jackson on a 1-yard run. Again, Mark Reiner's kick was true, and it was 14-0 at the end of the first quarter. With 8:27 to go in the half, Keaton Herrig hit Noah Burnett with a 4-yard pass on a fade into the corner. The extra point by Ryder was good, and the count was 21-0 with 8:27 to go in the third. And then with only 17 seconds to go in the half, Jackson checked into the backfield, and with 3 wideouts. Herrig finds Jackson on a wheel route in the corner going into the end zone on a 24-yard touchdown pass. Jackson's 3rd touchdown of the night. Herrig's 2nd touchdown pass of the night. And the Redskins led 28-0 after the Mark Ridner extra point. And then as we moved into the 3rd quarter, the Redskins shut down the Panthers' drive as the Panthers went for it on 4th and 1 in Redskin territory at the Redskin 35-yard line. The Redskins quickly got it into the end zone on a 13-yard pass from Keaton Herrig to Simi Turner, and the score was 35-0 in the 3rd quarter, and the clock run continuously after that point. And so the Redskins moved to 3-0 on the season. They've matched their total wins for the 18 season. 3-0, 1-0 in region play, and the Redskins will go on the road next week as we'll travel over to Madisonville to take on the Sequoia Chiefs, who are engaged in a tight game with Chattanooga Central. Don't know the outcome of that one, but we'll know it later tonight. You can hear replay of tonight's action continuously all night long. After this one's over, you can hear it again Sunday night at 7 p.m. Join Ken Everett as he'll host the WLNT Sports Football Roundtable Thursday night at 7 and again at 11 p.m. And we'll play it prior to the game next Friday night from Madisonville. And then Chip will get it on, somebody will get it, and Chip will push all the buttons and get it on YouTube and just whatever the internet's got, Chip will get it there, and you can find a way to see it, hear it, or otherwise.
Click all our buttons.
Click on all the buttons, and that's many more than I can tell you about. But if it's electronic, Chip will get you there. What about it, Scott?
Oh, yeah. It's, good win for the Redskins tonight. And I do want to point out that this is the first time since October 30th, 2014, we've held an opponent scoreless.
All right. So we've changed that newsletter that we get.
Yes. So, it wasn't anything glorified about the game tonight. The Redskins just took the ball, pounded it to the Panthers. They took care of business. They got a lot of kids some extra playing experience tonight. So overall, good quality win. Some younger guys got some experience. They got to work on a few things and wrinkles in the offense. Defense looked great. So hats off to the Redskins on the victory.
And one thing we'll be talking to Coach Herrick about next week at the roundtable. Week 1, we had a county rivalry game. Week 2, we had a county Battle of the Bridge rivalry game. Tonight, we had a Region 3 playoff game. Next week, going to Sequoia, it's just game 4. There's nothing other than going to 4-0, and so that's my inspiration, and they'll use every bit of leverage. And you certainly got to keep them from looking forward to the week after, as we'll travel down to Signal Mountain and get right back into region play. And so they'll work on some things, as you said, worked on themselves tonight, stayed within themselves, run solid offense and defense, and go to 3-0 on the season. And I'm excited, as I've said throughout these first 3 games, and we'll be right there Friday night to cover these Redskins. Congratulations to these 17 seniors who continue to add to their thrills as they play this final season as Redskins.
Right. Enjoy the victory this weekend. Next week, it's all about Sequoia.
He's Scott Hope. Chip Lynn, the man that makes it all happen. We couldn't do without him. Final score from Dukesville, Chick Ratledge Stadium. Our Loudon Redskins 35, the Brainerd Panthers 0. Redskins win! Redskins win! Redskins win!
You've been listening to Redskin Football on 96.1 WLNT, Magic 104.1 WMJA, 97.1 Cool FM, and RedskinRadio.com.
This broadcast copyright 2019 WLNT Sports.